You know, with the holidays being over and such, there's a weird feeling of melancholy in the air. Maybe it's the new year and the expectation of great and bigger things coming, resolutions, people getting excited. I'm sorry, I get really nostalgic about Christmas and the holidays whenever I put away my Christmas geese, which is a totally real thing that I do, and it didn't make up for this video at all. If anything, you're the weird one. But fancy geese aside, after having to deal with 3 holidays back to back, you're kind of left in this weird jet lag state where it became normal to be involved in the holiday craziness, but also it was very tiring. So now that you're not doing it anymore, it just feels kind of like, what's the new normal? It kind of feels like when you go to a con. You plan your cosplay beforehand, you go to the convention itself, and then after the weekend and after walking around and feeling gross and sweaty, you missed all of that on Monday when you have to go back to work and back to the real life. Now, why is that okay? Well, I think it might be just because cons happen so often. Well, I mean, it's nice to think about, but it's not like the holidays happen every month. So I guess there's no real point in arguing that. Woo. The fuck? Well, okay, I guess we're doing this. Hello and welcome to my first episode of Christmas Year-Round, where we cover one Christmas episode per month for the rest of the year. Think of it as a weird Christmas almanac where I kind of just cover Christmas things. You're welcome. And honestly, is that really the worst that could be happening in the world right now? Enjoy your take a seat, enjoy your Christmas, okay? And today, I have a little special gift for you. I found a Santa Lego set. Woo! It's a creator set, which means that it's one of those fancy ones that people use. Sometimes you'll see them with the Eiffel Tower or Big Ben if you visit Legoland. It's a good idea. Let's take a look. Actually, I'm going to bring you in for a closer look. Oh yeah. Gotta love that Lego ASMR. My biggest fear is that I'm gonna put this together and it's not going to be remotely what Santa looks like. But I will try. And there it is. The pamphlet that will hopefully lead me. Oh my gosh, it's like a road map. Was it always this hard? It's kind of cool. If you kind of look at it in pieces, it almost looks like a transformer. Like those old, like a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I do not remember it being this complicated. But I digress. I'll go ahead and get started on this. In the meanwhile, why don't you guys enjoy some Christmas-themed Alpha Bean fun facts. Santa Claus is a figure that is loved throughout the world. But did you know that in a study, he's actually one of the most recognized figures in the world, falling behind only Ronald McDonald and Jesus? That's kind of mind-blowing. Santa Claus is said to visit every boy and girl around the world. But when you crunch the numbers and realize exactly how staggering of a job that really is, there are roughly 2.1 billion children in the world, with an average of 2.5 children per household. That means that he has to make at least 842 million stops on Christmas Eve and have to do it within 31 hours, thanks to time zones. And doing this would be an insane feat if not for this next fact. In a special issue of the 1991 X-Men comic, we find shockingly that Santa Claus not only exists in the Marvel Universe, but is considered an Omega-level mutant, displaying abilities such as immortality, telepathy, teleportation, weather manipulation, molecular manipulation, immunity to both cold and hot, and able to manipulate gravity. In a word, if any being on this planet could deliver those toys, it would be Santa Claus. Stanley wouldn't lie. Alright, so we're about halfway through the build. We got a nice semblance of Santa's torso, which you gotta admit, pretty nifty. So I was thinking, once I'm done putting this together, and you guys enjoy your fun facts, I could put together, I don't know, maybe a small video. Nothing fancy, nothing clever. Just something. And just so you guys know, I am making this video in the span of one day. I don't know if quality-wise that's obvious or not, but I don't know. I want to do this thing kind of cute and fun. You guys ready for the big reveal? Expectations? Reality.
Santa Claus isn't real.
Did Lego Santa Claus just kill those geese? That was awesome! If you enjoy any of the weird things that I do, please feel free to leave a comment down below because honestly it's nice to hear back from you guys. I read all the ones that I can and I reply to just as many, so do that. In the meantime, thank you for checking me out, and remember, before you leave, if this made your day even a little bit better, I want you to remember this video was made for you because you are absolutely breathtaking. Thanks again. See you next month with Christmas in February! Yeah, this won't get old fast.